Alright guys, so in today's video, I was recently tagged in Big Me McFly's recent video. It was a community tag type deal, and we're supposed to be talking about our top 5 favorite comic book covers. Now personally, I find that a little challenging. You know, I can't. There's so many covers out there that I just love to death. I can't really pick 5. If you're gonna ask me today, I would tell you a certain comic cover. If you were to ask me next week, I'd tell you a different comic book cover was my favorite. So to make it a little easier on myself, I decided to just do the ones in my own personal collection, my top 5 favorite in my personal collection. So these are awesome books. So hopefully y'all guys enjoy these books as much as I do. Before we get into that, this is of course a tag video, so I got tags of people of my own. First up, I want to tag All Sorts of Words. He is a friend of a channel. He reached out to me, said like, hey, I'm gonna start doing YouTube, you inspired me, all that stuff. So guys, go support this dude. He's pretty new, doesn't have too many subscribers. Let's get him to at least like 50 or something, right? Let's try to get him to that milestone. The next person I would like to tag is pretty much like one of my favorite content creators when it comes to comic books at the moment. Peter Dare, also a fairly new content creator. His editing is very, very good. You can tell that he's very experienced in what he does, and it's just a blast watching all of his videos. So guys, go check him out. Also a little bit of a newer channel, so yeah, I think everyone would have a fun time watching his channel. And just to throw it out there, probably my favorite, one of, if not my favorite, YouTube content creator when it comes to comic books. Doubt he'll ever see this, but we have Mint Hunter Comics. So yeah, those are my 3 people that I'm going to be tagging for this video. I look forward to hopefully seeing you guys do a video of your own on some of your books. So guys, we're going to start the list here in no particular order. We're going to start off with Green Lantern Emerald Dawn number 4. This is from 1990. Cover by Mark Bright and Klaus Janson. Awesome cover here. I really like this cover for a few reasons. One, I just think the setting is really cool. Like, you have Hal Jordan in the middle here, surrounded by a whole bunch of lantern rings, and they're all glowing, they're all pointing at him. He's scared. I just like it. I like it all. I love the glowing effects on all of the rings. It's just super cool looking. I love it. And one thing I really like in comic books is orange. I really like covers that has a lot of orange on it. So this cover obviously has a ton of orange on it, orange background, and it's just great looking. The shadowy bits of some of the lanterns too, it just looks amazing. I love this one a lot. One of my favorites in my entire collection. So yeah guys, Green Lantern Emerald Dawn number 4. Next one up, we're throwing up a bit of a modern one of one of my favorite characters. We have Gwenpool number 1, guys. Now I've never shown this on my channel before, but I do indeed have this book. So yeah. The reason I like this book so much is, one, because it's a character I really like, but that aside, I think it's just a great cover. There's so much going on in it. Like, you got Captain America's shield right there, you got an octopus with a barrel full of knives, Howard the Duck plushie, she's on a motorcycle with an umbrella. There's just so much to look at here. Every time you look at this cover, you find a new thing on it, which I think is awesome. Those are the best kind of covers out there. Also, like the Green Lantern I just talked about, I like pink on my covers a lot. I like seeing the color pink. I think it pops really well, and obviously there's a ton of pink on this cover. Love this one to death. Probably, I wouldn't say my favorite on the list, but it's definitely up there. I love this one a lot. So yeah, Gwenpool number 1. Next up right here, we have an oldie but a really, really goodie, and I like this one for a specific reason. We have Superman's girlfriend Lois Lane number 39 here. I don't think I've ever showed this on my channel before. And yeah, it's an awesome one. The reason I like this book a lot is because I think this is the pinnacle of what DC Silver Age was about. And that's the reason I really like collecting specifically DC Silver Age, is because the covers were just dumb. They're dumb, they're stupid, and they don't make sense, and I love everything about that. This cover depicts Superboy opening Superman's Super Sacred Vault, and then Lois Lane's getting mad because he had some pictures of some honeys that he had back in the day in there, and they're having an argument about that. I think that's hilarious. I think that's funny. Lois Lane has a bunch of these funny covers. Batman has a lot of funny covers. I just love these goofy, wacky, doesn't make sense, why is this a thing, covers that DC used to have in the 60s. So that's why I love this cover to death. My mom actually really, really loves this. She likes Lois Lane in general, but she really loves this one too. So yeah, Lois Lane number 39. Now, if you saw my last video, you might have seen this comic on that last video. I really like this comic a lot. And yeah, we have the Green Hornet number 1 here from 1966. Golden key here. Mine's copy's a little beat up, but you can still see the cover is awesome. The reason I like this is because it's like a photo, right? I think that's really cool. It's awesome. You have Vaughn Williams as the Green Hornet here, and you have Bruce frickin' Lee as Kato. Is that not just the dopest thing ever? It seems there's like a little bit of a greeting here from a potential bad guy. Green Hornet, let this be a warning to you. I think this is just awesome. I love photo covers a lot. I think they're just super, super cool. This one's no exception. Maybe I've been getting up really into Green Hornet recently. I don't know why. It's like a dirty secret of mine. I don't know why I'm really getting into Green Hornet, but I am. Yeah, it's super cool. Vaughn Williams and Bruce Lee on the cover. I love this cover to death. I just love everything about it. So yeah, Green Hornet number 1. Last one on the list right here. This cover is just insanely good. I love this cover to death. We have Supergirl number 1 from her volume 2 series. Awesome cover here by Buckler. I don't know, someone Buckler have their thing on there as a cover, but yeah, it's amazing looking. I love this one. I love the city background. I love her just flying in the air. The colors are so bright and they pop all day. The blue with the background matches so well with the blue on her outfit. I love everything about this. This cover is just insanely nice. I love everything about it. This one is one of the ones, you know, I mean, this one wouldn't get like a super high grade, but I'd want to submit it just for the artwork alone. Honestly, it's just that good. I love this one to death. I don't know if this is my favorite on the list, but it might be the favorite on this list, honestly. But I love this. I just love this cover to death. It's so nice looking. I love this cover so much. And yeah, I just love it so much. It's just so cool. I love this cover so much. So yeah, Supergirl number 1. So that was a lot of stuff from my list, but however, we're not done because I thought I'll throw in something a little fun. As you know, I collect with my mother. She's been on the channel before. So my mom put together some of her personal favorites that we have in the collection. We have Invaders number 38 here, first appearance of Lady Lotus. Awesome cover there with them in like a spear. Awesome one right there. We have the Vision and Scarlet Witch number 1. That's a nice one there as well. Scarlet Witch and Vision, their first solo series, surrounded by, looks like vampires in a cool dark setting. I love what Vision's doing here with his cape, kind of like a Dracula type thing. I love that. So yeah, that's super cool. This one will be in a future video. I never talked to about this one before. This is DC's number 7. And I think the reason my mom really likes this one is because she's a big music fan. She loves all sorts of music, and she just loves music to death. And of course, this is a homage to Purple Rain. You know, Purple Rain by, of course, Prince. So yeah, this is super cool. I love this one to death as well. And then her number 1 favorite here was the Joker number 2. Again, I didn't pick this one. Again, I haven't showed this one on my channel before. But yeah, it's an awesome cover there. I think this is pretty sought after cover too because of just how awesome it is. You know, it's just awesome. It's great looking. And she also said her top 5 would include that Lois Lane that I just showed y'all. So yeah, that is the list, guys. Let me know down below what was your favorite book on my list or my mom's list. So yeah, let me know in the comment section down below. I hope to see the people that I tagged in the video do a video of their own. I'd love to see how that would look. And yeah, thank you guys for watching. See ya.